Hello and welcome to Strange Solutions. My name is Darren, I'm your host, and I play Arkham Horror the Living card game on Octagon. Today I'm playing Joe Diamond on the Dunwich Legacy. I am recording this after the fact, so we'll see if I can keep up with what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of verifying everything. I've already done my mulligan here. So I'm basically just kind of looking at his hunch deck. That's an emergency aid. So I don't need that right now. I'm going to give myself 3 actions. Looks like I'm just kind of checking out what my options are here. Looks like I'm going to use an action to probably put out the Enchanted Blade. So let's see. Using an action. Looks like I'm going to start off with an investigation. So this is a 4 versus a 2. Chaos Bag gives me a skull, which is a -2. 2 versus a 2. Leaf is a beat in this particular game. So I will take that clue. I decided to re-get this going somewhat due to the COVID virus that is currently going around. Stuck at home, I decided to start recording some Arkham Horror again in hopes of providing some entertainment to a few folks out there that play this game. So I do play the Enchanted Blade here. It's my second action that took 3 resources, and it gets 3 supplies or resources, yes. Last action, I draw a card and get my gun. Enemy phase, the guy moves. Now I try and remember this. Let's see if I do pretty well. So I do shuffle that. You can see where it shuffles, but you don't get to see the pop-ups. Go on to the next phase. I put a Doom and get a Vicious Blow. Draw Arousing Suspicions, so I do place a Doom on the Clover Club Pit Boss. And now I will go ahead and discard that. I usually try and remember before I give myself the actions. So there's logical reasoning. Again, no horror or anything on me currently, so it's not really needed. Sorry about some of the sound in the background. I do have some roommates, so that's causing some sound in the background. First action, I'm going to move into the Clover Club Lounge. Clover Club Lounge has the action you can discard an ally asset from your hand. And if you do, you gain 2 clues from the totem pool. So I'm going to discard the B-Cup. That does take an action. And I get 2 clues. Now, I try to remember, but I forget my shortcut keys because it's been a while since I've used Octagon. But I use that to gain 2 clues. And I'm going to go ahead and probably, in this last action, I used to move to the bar. Yep, and indeed, that's what I did. So, flip over to the Clover Club bar. It has the action, spend 2 resources, gain 2 clues from the token pool, and draw 2 cards, and then you have to remember to take a drink. There's the enemy phase. Now, I think at some point here, I forget to put my card in the hunch deck, and this is probably one of those times. We'll see. Looks like I drew deduction, a clue or a doom on the agenda. I get an Avenged Slug, I think. Yep, I realized I'd forgotten that, so I'm just going to go ahead and add it back. Shuffle it real quick. You can see that I shuffle it, and then it'll display over there. And I get emergency aid again. Kind of go back and forth, if my memory serves, from emergency aid to logical reasoning quite a few times here in the beginning. I'm like, I don't need these right now. So, first action, I'm going to spend 2 resources. Do I actually put the resources here? Oh, I do. Hey, go be for remembering. 2 resources. I'm going to gain 2 clues. And draw 2 cards. I get an Inquiring Mind and Overpower. I have the requisite number of clues, and you have to spend them in this particular case. So there's using that. I did not post this deck list before I got started. I'm going to try and remember to put it in the YouTube links. Let's see here. So, I do take a look at the... Oh, there we go. You do get to see this. So, pull out the darkened hallway due to the instructions on the card. Now, I just go ahead and get the back door, back hall entrances because I know I'm going to need those. And then I close that. I know it doesn't tell you to put them out here. I almost wish it would. It's just, I mean, you're going to reveal them when you get to the back hall anyway. It's whatever. I just go ahead and put them out. I shuffle them up and just put them out. You can see there where I shuffle them. Now I go look for a criminal from the top of the encounter deck or discard until I get a criminal. I don't think it takes me very long. There it is. It's Lobster. Discard that. And now we're in the skin game. Now I need to get to the VIP area and have 2 clues. One thing I do definitely like is to get the clue in Labella Luna at the beginning there. It kind of puts you ahead of the game just a teeny bit. You notice I still have 1 clue left. I use my first action here to move into the Clover Club card room. If I remember to flip it over. And then my last action, should have had another action. What did I do? Huh. That's interesting. I only took 2 actions that round. Well, hey, that's kind of what this is for. So I drew into 8 cards, but that is a card that you just discard upon drawing it, and then you lose all your resources. I feel like I kind of got lucky here with this particular weakness. As long as I get out something pretty early, whether it be the Enchanted Blade or what have you, I don't need resources that much. I've got a lot of skills, and most of my hunch deck stuff is free. So I do have the Doom Threshold met, so I will go ahead and finish up the stuff from that. So this does take me a few moments to complete all this stuff. Basically just shuffle the encounter discard. Oh yeah, this is the quick one. Now this mobster will engage me. And let's see, remember an encounter card. Emergency aid again. I realize here that I've forgotten to reveal the darkened hallway. So we're revealing that now, and that shows you to do those back door. I forgot to pull an encounter card, it looks like to me. I'm going to go ahead and probably post this just to show that I've been playing this game for a long time, since the day that it came out, and you still make mistakes from time to time. I will probably re-record it, hopefully correctly. So instead of using a charge from the Enchanted Blade, I'm going to use a Vicious Blow here. So you still get the +1, so I think I'm going to buy 6 to 2 maybe with an additional damage. I have no clue what his star does, but I know I don't have anything in my discard as of yet. So I do kill the mobster, get rid of the Vicious Blow, and use an action to go to back wall doorway. And we get the back alley. So this is has the resign action on it. Has 1 clue and a shroud value of 1. I do have 1 action left. I fought and I moved. This time I missed myself doing action. I might have missed myself doing action. I don't know. But I hold on to this inquiring mind. I think about it for a moment. But I'm like, 4 to 1. Is there really a reason to go over this? So last action, just straight investigate. 4 versus 1, -2, and I take the clue. Enemy phase, the Clover Club Pit Boss moves. Shuffle my hunch deck again. Draw a card. Now, pardon me. A note about the weakness that's in my deck. You do draw before you gain a resource. You still have 1 even after that particular weakness. So I do not add a doom, so I lose 2 resources. That's what's going on with there. That one's taken care of. Take a look at my hunch deck here. These are Prostra sketches. I like the fast cards in my hunch deck, but I also want to make sure that I'm getting worth out of them, so I always try and make it so that it costs something. Eventually I'm going to mostly just want to put fast cards in here, so anything that has the fast capability. So it looks like I'm using an action here to go to the hallway. The Clover Club Pit Boss now engages me because the criminal enemies have lost a move. I'm going to use an action to fight him with the blade. The blade gives you +2 when you use a resource from it, so that's really nice. Probably one of the best weapons in the game. It gives you 6 to 3, it does 2 damage. I probably don't need to commit anything here, but I think I do commit to Summer Power just so I can potentially get a card out of my hand. That's 2. For 2 damage. Draw a card. Get a gun. Discard the Summer Power. Final action, going to use another charge from that. Just taking a look here. I kind of just want to get some cards out of my hand because I'm at 8 cards, so I use an Unexpected Courage here. Although I probably don't need it. Another -2. You can see there in the chat screen that I did get 2 -2s in a row. But discard that. Shuffle that back in. Enemy phase, there are currently no enemies that do anything. Upkeep phase. Let's see here. And I get a curse block. So thus far, like that should have been my last one, maybe. I don't think, based on what I see here, that the one that I missed really probably doesn't affect the outcome of the game that much. I mean, you just never know, but it's just a good thing to recognize. Here's my punch deck. No stone unturned. One of the best cards in the game. That's going to be probably one of my first upgrades, is to get the version of that that's fast. Got my 3 actions. Acquiring 9, just checking that out. Does have to be a clue on the location to use it. I'm going to use an action to move to this version of the back hall doorway, and we get an art gallery. Oops, I also have to put a resource on it again. So, let's see if I actually fix that or just don't worry about it. I think I do quite a bit of thinking here, because I could just leave this clue. And just move on. Man, I can't believe I leave that as a resource. I wonder if I actually take off of the resource. Not that big of a deal. So yeah, what I'm thinking about right now is I could leave this, go to the VIP lounge. I've got 2 clues. So I can advance the agenda, but I decided to go ahead and pick this one up. That way I get the victory point from it. And it actually works out for me on the side. Add this up, so I'm at 3 currently to 2. I put in this perception, makes me 5 to 2. I think I pull another -2 here. No, -1. So that's success. I discard that. Let's see if I draw. Yep, I did. Another inquiring mind. Oh, I do take that as a resource. I don't think I use it, so it's not that big a deal. That does let me get rid of the cursed luck, however. And I use my last action to go back into the hallway. So that gets shuffled back in. There are currently no enemies that really do anything. So we'll go ahead and advance. Get another enchanted blade that I discard. That puts me at 3. It was waiting for me to choose to discard. I don't know why it's not showing that, but it's fine. So I flip this over, and now this I know takes a little bit. Let's see if I forget to do the encounter card again here. So I dumped the Label, and you might get to see these cards here. Right, so I pull out everything that is not a creature. All this will go into the encounter deck. Actually, just go ahead and pull out the 2 Peter Clover and Dr. Francis Morgan. Close and shuffle. And then just... This did not work the way I wanted it to. It puts it to unrevealed on top of the encounter display area. So I thought taking it off would just reveal it, but it didn't. So I just flip it over here. It's a conglomeration of spheres. Goes into the lounge. Now I'm going to put these 2 cards. this stack of cards here, and the encounter discard pile all get shuffled back into the encounter deck. And I'm just double checking everything, make sure I remembered everything, and then I'll delete this. So let's see if I remember to draw an encounter card here. Oh, hey, looks like I do here. This is the Twist of Fate. No random token. That's a 0. Basically, there's only like 2, not very many things that can give you some damage here. So take a damage. That gets discarded. We'll deal with the top card of the Hunch deck, which is going to start a turn again. Get our 3 actions. Some action to move into the final hallway, which is going to be the VIP area. Now, for a moment here, I start to think, I've never researched, okay, this time I do people. I do think about investigating. And I'm like, no, let's go ahead and use the clues that I have to advance the agenda. So let's just wait for that to happen. It makes sense why that makes more sense in a moment. Because you notice in Inquiring Mind, you have to have a clue on the location, right? I'll take a look here and use the 2 clues. Should I have 3 there? 1, 2, 3. So I should have had 3. So I do have 1. So I think I cheat myself out of a victory point here. Because I left, I would have had 1 clue on me, which means that it would have gotten dropped at the back alley. But let's take a look and see what I do here. So I honestly don't remember. So run all in. The goal is to do a willpower check of 3 to get Dr. Morgan on your team. Now, a will check of 3 is pretty tough because Joe Diamond's willpower is only 2. Now, in my opinion, Joe is one of the better Gators just because he's got such a high lore as well as a high combat. So like he can actually like defend himself. But when it comes to these checks, it can be kind of tough. So I put in the Inquiring Mind. So it's supposed to be 5 to 3. And let's see what the token bank gives us. Chaos bank gives us a -4. So I was at 5, -4 puts me 1, so that's a fail. I'm just double checking the math here. I was actually pretty upset about this. I'm like, no! So, discard that. Another action. Do it again. Tossing in my gun to get another, so 4, 5, 6 to 3. I get a -2, that's a success, so I do get to take control of Dr. Morgan. Now that does not advance the act. Basically the goal is to just get out with him. So yeah, I probably don't pick up this clue. So I go to the enemy phase, enemy conglomeration moves to there. I'm just double checking what that says. I added Doom to it instead of doing the end thing because that gives you a draw and a resource, which you can't get while you're here. I don't know why I put Morgan in my threat area. I did move him here. Servant of the Lurker. It is worth a victory point. Well, I did not do... So, I don't do something here. I don't discard the top cards in my deck, but it really isn't going to matter. What I do... So this is the beginning of the round. I have a working the hunch. I kind of toy with the idea of trying to fight him, but I'm like, I'm only gonna be able to do 2 out of 5, and then I'm like stuck for like a little bit. I think about evading him, but again, I think I'm a 2 versus a 2, and even if I commit the gun, so I go 1 and take 2 damage into horror. 2, take 2 damage into horror. Now I should have been discarding the top cards in my deck, but because I'm not going to be drawing anymore, it really doesn't matter. Then I'm going to use an action to resign. Now resign is one of the actions that you can take without taking an attack of opportunity, so I do need to short myself 1 victory point here, because I should have had one. I accidentally took it as a resource instead of a clue. So yep, I did mess up a little bit there. But it's fine. So basically I get 1 from that, and then I'll have to take a look and see if I get anything else. So, like I said, I do kind of plan on keeping this going for the next little bit. We'll see how it goes. So, yeah, I hope you continue to watch. I've had fun putting this together. There were a few play mistakes, but other than that, I'm still going to post it and move on from there. But anyway, as always, thanks for watching, and have a great day.